Thanks, Brian, or Beans. Look at it. Sun coming up, coffee going down. Thank you. I love it.
And good Saturday morning, pipe smokers. Back at you. Snow's coming down today. To get into the review and start smoking, I think I'll step outside and a little bit of change of scenery. It was coming down pretty good earlier, but I peeked my head back out in the last half hour or so. The intro at the beginning of that was, her name was Angel. And I'm terrible with names. I forget her husband's name. But the story was, we was at the Ohio Pipe Show this past summer, and I was going down the hallway and I seen them two coming at me, and they were both smiling, and I didn't know them, you know, and she starts pointing at me. She goes, you're in trouble. And I'm like, oh, what the hell did I do? And here, every time I recommend a good tobacco or something, her husband goes out and buys it. It's like a bad influence. So he had bought her a pipe because I think it was the purple stem, or no, I can't remember. Purple, I think it was green. It was green, and it was her favorite color, I guess. And she made that little video clip, and her husband sent it to me, and I asked if they cared if I put it on my video on Saturday. Really nice people. I hope I get to see them again next year at the show, because I will be there. But today we're going to get into another HU tobacco. I don't think I ever had this one either. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Khoisaan, Latakia, Fire Cured Virginia, Perique, and Dark Fired Kentucky. It sounds amazing. I still have the other two out here with me that were less appealing to me, but they were still good. My favorite, like I said before, was the Indaba, how you pronounce it. It's still in my work bag. It's almost gone. I gotta get back to the cigar lounge. Let's give this a crack. Hopefully it's not as hard to try to open as the one last week. Not as bad. It was still hard, but one last week was... Ooh, a lot of black in this, dark. Oh, wow. Look at it! Now that smells like it has no casing, no topping, pure Virginia, or pure tobacco. Oh, I smell the smoky, dark-fired, or is that the Virginia? Fire-cured Virginia, Latakia. Definitely Latakia's there. Oh, this is definitely on the really wet side. This might be the wettest one I've had. Wow, that's really wet. Smells fantastic. Watch me not like it at all. Let me let this dry a little bit and get my pipe packed, and we'll get at her. As you can see, it's still snowing, but it did slow down. I was gonna try to do the whole video out here, but it's too windy. Plus, when I'm doing a review for the first time, I like to smell the room note as well, and I'm not getting that out here. Just wanted to show you does look nice, pretty, getting ready for the holiday. It was definitely too windy out there, but it was nice to get out there, nice and pretty. Okay, this one was unusual to me. This one started out like a house of fire, really good, really unique and different, and now the Latakia is taking over. And you know how I am with a lot of Latakia. I didn't think it was going to be Latakia strong forward, but it's turned out to be. And I didn't leave it dry, as always. I let it dry for about 20 minutes, which wasn't enough. The wife and I are on a little mini vacation. Of course, I'm off every weekend, and the governor, well, I'm off on Christmas Day, of course, and we always get a half a day off Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and 99% of the time, whoever the governor is gives us the whole day off. So I took Monday as a vacation day, so I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I was going to take Thursday and Friday off too, and I'm like, no, I'm going to save it for more for summer months when I can enjoy it and go fishing. So, and I'm doing the same thing next week. We have Christmas or New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off, and I took another Monday off, and I just work 2 days next week. That's really nice. And she's off until she goes back Christmas Day. She volunteers at the hospital to go and work Christmas Day so the young kids, the parents that have young kids can have a Christmas Day off, which we always celebrate on Christmas Eve anyway. Everybody goes to my mom and dad's on Christmas Eve, and then Monday, the 23rd, our grandkids come here and open up all their presents here, so. Like I said, I'll report back on this one. I was really excited at first, and now, to me, it's just another strong Latakia blend. It's definitely taken over. And if you didn't know on the HU blends, the bigger, the bolder the letters, the more of what that component is. And you can see Latakia is number one. Nonetheless, I still appreciate it. Appreciate the new blends coming to the States. I'm not going to try and make anybody mad, but out with the old, in with the new. You know what I'm talking about. Well, I said this 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I reviewed all these HU tobaccos when I got them directly from Germany, that what I really liked about them was they had little to no toppings. I mean, they had little toppings like cocoa or, you know, something like that, but it wasn't overwhelming where it just changed the blend to, you know, like an aromatic type. They're more of a, definitely more of a pure tobacco taste. We're going to start our little mini vacation off right today. I'm going to work out here and get something done today. And we're going to go to the local casino later today. We're going to go to their buffet. They have a new grand opening at their buffet. It's pricey, but I mean, they got everything. It's really good. They have, you know, steak to order, chicken breast, pork loin, prime rib, you know, the whole 9 yards, everything. They have Italian, they have barbecue, they have everything you can imagine. They got a whole wall just full of salad fixings. We're going to go there and then do some gambling. I want to get home and watch the college football games going on all day today. You had this one, leave your thoughts. Smooth on the retrohale, but it's definitely strong Latakia forward, which I'm not really a big fan of anymore. Hope, again, this will probably be my last video. Let's see. I might make one more before Christmas. But if not, Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll probably make another one Monday. I know I like director's cut because I did that one 4 years ago, but my local cigar lounge hasn't been able to get it in yet, and I passed it up online when it was out. I've seen it available again a couple times, but I was trying to wait until he was able to get some in, but he still hasn't, so I'm probably going to buy some online. I've seen a couple new releases come out the last few days. I got my eyes on. I'm going to definitely get some of those. That's about it. I don't want to make this too much longer. Not much to say on this one. It's just your typical English blend, strong on the Latakia. Like I said, it started out more sweet and peppery, and then the Latakia just took right over. Just killed everything else, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of Latakia junkies out there, but to me, in blends, at least in my opinion, a little Latakia goes a long way. Nonetheless, for being as dry as as wet as it was, it's smoking fairly good. So I didn't let it sit long, and this was the wettest one I've had so far. I can't wait till spring now after the holidays. I'm ready to get back on the water. Those of you in the area, like I said, or those of you who want to make the trip, I want to plan a couple events this spring, summer, around my area here. We'll go to my local cigar lounge. We can go to the casino if you want. It's a big casino. I mean, it's not like Vegas, but it's a big casino. They got the whole 9 yards. They got the slots, the table games, everything. And we'll go out on a boat. We'll go on a cruise. We'll go fishing, do whatever, smoke on the water. I know several people already want to come for sure. Like I said, I can take about 10, 11, 12 guys with me out on the boat. Be a nice time, be fun. We don't even have to fish. We could just cruise up and down the river, see the sights, of course, have some smokes. I'm done rambling. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I will be back. I forgot to mention, as always, one last thing. Some people have been asking me about my pipes. Last I checked last night, I still had 3 available on eBay. Just type in Brian Doran, D-O-R-A-N. I have 2 Mortas, and I have a handmade bent pipe, hand-shaped, like almost like a freestyle, but it's more traditional. Last I had looked, if you're interested. You know, like I said, if outside of eBay, I can usually sell a little cheaper if you're interested. So take a look at those, and I'll see you later.
open this stuff.